Hello. It's a lot of noise going on outside. Yee. Like, what are they doing back there? It's so weird to do. Anyway, today I have George the Giant Slayer. George. George. Now, I was wondering, did George. Hello, Snowdrop. Hello, Adu. Elevate the live with the like Adu. George the Giant. Giant Slayer. I just want to see. He finally has a new one with Megadoo. Hello, Media Marco. Hello, Payne. Hello, Tune the News. Hello, Marine. Hello, Cassandra. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Mimi Show. We have George the Giant Slayer today. He's a little comedian. I think he's funny. And he's going to talk about, I hope, the year with Megan. It's the end of the year. We need to know what happened, what she's been doing, and so on and so on. Hello, Lady Spice. How are you? Hello, Demon Dictator. Hello, hello, hello. Whew. I'm going to drop the link. It's always good to see you Tune the News. Hello, Spice, Lady Spice. Love the name. Demon Dictator, Santa Claus. Interesting. Oh, Snowdrop, what did Perez say earlier? What was he talking about? Hi, Lisa B. What did he say earlier about Megadoo? Ooh. Another male actor makes damning allegations against Tyler Perry. Y'all want to hear that one? I do. Let's see. Do. Now, we did this one.
The original Brooklyn Beckham and Nicola Peltz.
Yeah, we saw that one. Okay, thumbs up from Pickles. Let's find out what's going on with Tyler Perry. Looks like he didn't got in trouble again. Someone has came out. Oh, and did you also hear what Donald Trump did to the at the White House? Under Joe Biden's picture, he wrote Sleepy Joe and some other stuff. I told my husband, he's hello, Blink. He's got a mustache. He's got a mustache. All right.
Oops, he did it.
Oops, I did it again. I played with your heart. Baby, baby, baby. Oops, I did it again. Britney Spears had it going on, didn't she? She said, oops, paint and pink. She goes scared like Megan. Hello, Adrian. I got lost in the game. Sing it, Bling. Ooh, baby, baby. Ooh, I think I'm in love. Ooh, baby, baby. Oops, I did it again. Oops, 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 oops. I did it again. I played with your heart. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, baby, baby, whoops, I did it again. All right. Let's hear what's going on with our Paris Hilton when it comes to the situation with Tyler Perry. Tyler Perry has another victim. Word on the curb. Oops, I did it again. Okay, now that song is stuck in my head. I can't get it out. Ooh, baby, baby, don't. I think I'm in love. I don't know what they doing outside to their backyard. Anyway, it's too cold to be outside anyway. Oops, I did it again. He played with my heart. Oh, baby, don't you? Oh, baby, baby. Okay, let's see. It's crazy.
Oops, he did it again.
Oops, I did it again. I play with your heart. Ooh, baby, baby, oops. He did it again.
Oops, he did it again. Hello, my fam. It is Perez, the queen of all media, the original influencer and actor, writer, director, bestie to Oprah Winfrey. Tyler Perry is being accused of SA again.
No way, Jose.
By another male actor.
Another male
and
actor.
Not coincidentally, this actor is being repped by the same lawyer who also is repping the other accuser against Perry. Mario Rodriguez is an actor / model, hot dude, who landed a small part in Tyler Perry's 2016 movie Boo! A Madea Halloween. Rodriguez is alleging SA and that Perry would make repeated unwanted advances and also promised to help him with his career. And now Mario is seeking $77 million in damages. That's a shakedown. Listen, I believe these allegations could very well be true, but $77 million?
$77 million.
I'm not excusing his alleged behavior or anything, but $77 million? I don't know. Is it just me? Do you feel that way too?
$77 million?
In the newly filed complaint, Rodriguez claims that in 2015, he was approached by a trainer at a gym in Los Angeles who said that Tyler Perry wanted to meet him.
Ooh.
That same day, Tyler Perry called Rodriguez, according to the complaint, and told him that he should audition for the role of a good-looking college student in the movie.
Uh-oh.
He allegedly told the model/actor, "You know, Mario, I'm not a bad person to know and have in your corner." Wink, wink. Oh. After auditioning and accepting the part, Rodriguez was invited to Tyler's Los Angeles home, the lawsuit says. There, they had drinks before going to his theater room to watch a movie. Perry allegedly put his hands on Mr. Rodriguez's legs and began rubbing his inner thigh right next to his dingaling. The lawsuit claims.
Trigger warning.
Rodriguez excused himself to go to the bathroom, but Perry persisted, according to the complaint. Quote, "Man, if you would just come, I would take care of you for the rest of your life. And you wouldn't have to worry about anything. I know you'll come around," Tyler allegedly told the hot dude. Once filming for Boo, a Madea Halloween Wrapped in 2016, Tyler called Rodriguez and teased opportunities about scripts I'm writing. At his home, the filmmaker confided in Rodriguez that he had been some not so nice things happened to him as a child. And then after making that confession, according to this complaint, Tyler grabbed the actor's leg right along his schlong.
Uh-oh, his what?
Rodriguez says that he resisted and left.
What?
Then flash forward to 2018 when, according to the complaint, Perry reached out to Rodriguez again and said that he wanted to meet for dinner at Mastro's Steakhouse in Beverly Hills to discuss a role in The Oval. Deja vu. The Oval is the TV show that his other accuser worked on. According to the lawsuit, they ended up at Tyler's home, where the mogul tightly hugged Rodriguez and told him to hold on while trying to unbuckle the model's pants, the lawsuit says. Quote, "Mr. Perry reached into Mr. Rodriguez's underwear and grabbed his wee-wee." They use another word. Mr. Perry was making schmeshwal moaning noises and saying, stay here, while he pressed his body against Mr. Rodriguez and continued to grab his banana. After Rodriguez freed himself, Tyler allegedly apologized and gave him $5,000, the lawsuit says. And Tyler clearly does not take no for an answer. On another occasion in 2019, Perry grabbed Rodriguez's hand and placed it on his popsicle. The lawsuit claims Perry said to the model actor, "If you were to just be with me, I would take care of you and you wouldn't have to worry ever about anything." Unfortunately, Perry was rejected again And then he gave Mario another $5,000. Rodriguez, who also appeared in The Family Business, says in the lawsuit that he decided to sue Tyler after learning about Dixon's claims. He, quote, realized that Mr. Perry was continuing to use his power and influence to SA hopeful actors and, with the voice of others, decided that it was time to tell his story, to obtain justice, and to finally stop Mr. Perry. As I said, this is all that is being claimed in this lawsuit, and reporting on what is alleged in a complaint is legal. That's not defamation. Thank you, Blake Lively, for teaching me so much about the law. However, in the spirit of fairness, Alex Spiro, a lawyer for Tyler Perry, says in a statement, quote, having recently failed in another matter against Mr. Perry, the very same lawyer has now made yet another demand from more than a decade ago, which will also be a failed money grab. However, the lawyer representing both accusers says that Dixon's claims are alive and well, and none of them have failed. They were just moved to a different court as that case relocated from California to Georgia. And according to the complaint, when Tyler Perry got wind that Mr. Rodriguez was filing a lawsuit against him, Tyler once again reached out by text, telling Mario that he did so much to help Rodriguez and he was feeling betrayed. In a December 13th Instagram video, Rodriguez spoke about feeling scared and ashamed, explaining why he hadn't previously come forward, though he did not mention Perry by name in the post, just a powerful director that everybody knows. Quote, I stayed quiet for much too long, and I just want to say I'm really sorry, man, because if I would have spoken up sooner, I could have saved somebody that this probably happened to after me. I just want to say sorry for that, whoever that may be. It could have stopped with me if I would have said something, but I'm speaking up now. For his part, wow. Tyler Perry has never spoken on his sexuality, and trial, if it happens, might be the first time.
What do you think, Paris Hilton?
I think I believe both of the accusers.
Woo!
Especially the other one who had all of the text message receipts.
The receipts.
I just think also that
he had some receipts.
You could have had this awfulness happen, and it's a
Paris Hilton believes that this is true because of the text messages that we saw with the last gentleman. He was very nice looking, by the way. Hello, Daisy Lee, and welcome. Oh, we got some breaking news from Demon Dictator. Another one bites the dust. Another one bites the dust. Another person has bit the dust, has left the Megan Campadue, Archibald Campadue. This is the second person in a couple of days. Archibald Charity with their staff being Holt's departure from Team Sussex comes at a time of crisis for the Archwell Charity, with 3 staff being let go, including Christine, the Director of Programs and Operations. Its most recent accounts indicate that Holt was paid $250,000 in salary by Archwell in 2024, which is some good money. And Andrea Christina Keys got touched inappropriately, and Madea Goes to Jail stage play in Atlanta, Georgia, 15 years ago. Oh, wow. My nail is breaking. Highly sensitive. Hello and welcome. We need to talk. We got a lot to talk about. It's so much to talk about. If you're not here to talk about it, you're going to miss it. Okay, Tyler Perry has been accused, which is Meghan Markle's godfather to her kids, Lilibet. She is the he is the godfather. He is the person that allowed her to stay in his castle when she so-called the royals had kicked Harry out, him and her out on the street, which is stupid. They left on their own and ran to Tyler Perry's mansion in California. Help me, help me, help me. So now he has been accused of a second, number 2 essay accuser for touching him inappropriate. Trigger warning, trigger warning, trigger warning. Yes, he has been touched inappropriate. And let's see if it goes to court and what happens to Tyler Perry. Do you guys think it's true? Paris Hilton believed that it's true because of the text messages that we received with the first accuser. And Andrea is telling us that Christian Keys got touched inappropriately on the Madea Goes to Jail stage play in Atlanta, Georgia, 15 years old. Ooh. That ain't good. Hello, Mary. Hello, hello, hello. Andrea also says Harry and Meghan's life would never be the same. He married an American woman and an actress before Harry got kicked out of the royal family. Andrea believes that he got kicked smooth out. Ooh. Sunflower is coming on the show tomorrow to do an expo. I hope you can join us in giving her support. Yes, what time is it? Demon Dictator. Lily is the LOS, and this is her godfather, her godfather. Tyler Perry is the godfather. And Meghan has just lost another employee that's high up that was making almost $200,000 a year. $242,000 a year. She was getting paid. I would have been hard to leave that job. She must have really been messing with Meghan must have really been messing with her for her to just up and leave. Who will be next? Who will be next? Meghan, who are you going to kick to the curb, yell at, bully, be mean to, or just be downright rotten to? Who's next on your list? Well, the interesting part of this Tyler Perry situation is that Meghan hasn't came out and said anything anything about Tyler Perry since this situation has gone down. She hasn't even given him any support. Okay, no, zero support. In other words, he's out on his own. He supported you when you were crying and talking about the royal family was after you. Wasn't she crying like a baby? All upset. They wouldn't let me go outside and play. They wouldn't let me do this. I had to wear pantyhose. Catherine made me cry. And Harry got beat up by William. I mean, the stories just goes on and on. Okay, I'm going to do my best. I shouldn't have a problem. Oh, good question, Bling. I don't believe Oprah has come out in support of Tyler Perry, but I think I've seen them two together before. Now we're going to watch George the Giant Slayer. It's going to be really good. We haven't seen him in a while, and he's quite funny. At first, I thought it was Junior because he had that picture of Megan and Diana sitting like yoga style. So maybe he got that from George the Giant Slayer. Harry did charity in Atlanta, Georgia 4 years ago, NBA charity game. Chill Brown song, Beyonce knows songs. Oh, didn't know that. They just lost James Holt. That's his name. Media Mark Gold and Demon Dictator is letting us know that she has just lost someone else, and his name is James Holt. Okay? She can't keep anyone because she is not that kind of manager, that kind of boss. She bosses everybody around and tries to control everything. And so it's hard for other people like James Holt to do his job. Who else is next on this chopping block? Who's the next on the chopping block? James, who do you think is next? I mean, they're leaving like flies. They're being, I mean, it was just yesterday. Who got cut off yesterday? Who quit yesterday? Hello, Sunflower. Okay, yeah, thank you, Sunflower. And you'll have the floor. You will have the floor tomorrow. No, I can't imagine if they had stayed in the UK. No, Megan would have been a minister of society. And William, I believe, would have kicked them out at a certain time. Yes, I believe he would have kicked him out. Yes. Meredith, says Bling. Meredith quit. Now James has quit. All these people are quitting. They have left the building. Can you believe that? You know what? They probably left because of how she treats her father. I have an article up here. The article talks about how her personality is developing now that she has left her father in the Philippines with an amputee leg. The story is not over. It's still heated. They calling her a hypocrite. A hypocrite. I wish I could find it. What did I do with it? Okay, let's get to George the Giant Slayer. How are you guys? How are you guys this holiday? And who has to work and who doesn't have to work? How's your holiday been going? Mine's been going great. Little Bit has been tearing up this house and not putting the toys back where they belong. So mommy's got to put the toys back where they belong so that she can have them for a long time. No one with a moral compass will have anything to do with Marco now. Anything, Marie. Nothing whatsoever. I think she finally has done the most. She has kicked our father to the curb and left him. I say left him because she hasn't checked on him. She didn't have a return address for him. She said what she had to say to her father, and she killed him off again and said, I'm done. I wonder what George the Giant Slayer. Hello, Kamari. It's so good to see you. Oh, I heard a while back that, according to Bling, I heard a while back that Apple Martini had been expelled from school. Looks like she's a junior Marco in the making. Eyelashes, anyone? Who was that? Apple Martin. Wow. Interesting. And Andrea. Oh, Andrew said I was in high school back then, and I was a student back then. I graduated from Clark Atlanta University in 2018. Congratulations, Andrea. Gwyneth Paltrow's daughter. I see, Bling. Thank you. Oh, she got expelled? Oh, shame, shame, shame. Can't be getting expelled from school now. Wow. I like her name, Apple. I like the name. Any other gossip? Any other gossip? Feel free to spill your gossip. Any more gossip? Spill the gossip. We're going to go to George the Giant Slayer. Yes. As soon as I quit talking. Okay. Well, Tyler Perry, I don't know what to say. Look like you're in some serious trouble. Some serious trouble. Two people have come out and accused you of touching them inappropriately. Not a good look for you. And one have receipts. I don't know about this one.
That's attention. She could bring us clout.
Let's give it up for my girl, Danny Robinson. Just want to give her a shout out. All right, here we go.
You know, leading up to Christmas, I thought, I want to get into the holiday spirit. So I'm going to be kind, be generous, go easy on Harry and Meghan. And then I read the latest news.
Okay. At least he's trying to say that, you know, he was trying to give them the benefit of the doubt. He was going to go easy on them. He hasn't done a video with Meghan and Harry in a while. I know because I look for them all the time. And this one he did a couple of days ago. And basically he's saying to himself, I'm going to be nice to Meghan and Harry, and I'm going to give them a break. Okay. in spite of the fact that, and I'm just going to name a few things that she's done. Left her father in the Philippines with an amputated leg. Didn't really reach out to him to say hello, didn't call him or nothing like that. Made a spectacle over the whole situation. Yes, she did. What else did she do? She made a fool out of herself for, as ever, the Christmas show. I did not enjoy it. To the point where I wasn't able to watch season 2 as Love Megan. I wasn't able to watch it. I did see the Christmas, and that was cringeworthy too. She went Christmas shopping by herself. Where was the kids? Where was Harry? Why did she do everything by herself? Kate Middleton was friendly and polite, extremely polite. What about Funky Dineva? There's not nothing new going on with Funky Dineva. Why? You word on the street, something's going on with Funky Dineva? Yeah, no, he's nothing about Tamar. Yeah, the last thing with Tamar and Funky Dineva was 3 weeks ago. So yeah. President Johnson had refused state visit to UK, but Princess Margaret had him eating out of her hand. Oh, that's interesting, Snowflower. Guys, did you hear about Donald Trump? They have pictures in the White House of past presidents. And so to all the Democrats, he went below their name and scribbled some stuff like called Joe Biden Sleepy Joe and the worst president. Did you guys hear about that? Well, Snowdrop, Funky, I think they're talking about some cease and desist, some suing stuff. That was the last time I heard. Yeah, we watched that one, right? Yeah. I don't see anything. This was the last thing.
There are some states that gave you the option of getting a regular ID or a real ID, but for people now who don't have a real ID, they're going to start charging y'all $45 in 2026. So administrators at TSA announced on December 1st, beginning February 1st, 26. But I think it'd be in your best damn interest to leave me the hell alone.
Okay. Put a 1 in the chat if you want to watch Funky Dineva.
Tamar's attorney's office.
His last.
The letter reads.
Put a 1 in the chat if you guys want to see Funky Dineva talk about Tamar. in his last, when she sent him a cease and desist. George the Giant Slayer, we're going to watch both of them. But you want to go ahead and y'all want to do, okay, let's do Funky Dineva, okay? We're going to do both. He is. Did he say that they say why he quit? Let us know. If Demon Dictator, you're welcome to come up and talk more about it. Hello, Kathy. Oh, was he working in the UK and he quit? I'm not surprised. Put a 1 in the chat if you're surprised. Put a 1 in the chat if you're surprised. So anyway, we're going to watch Funky Dineva and Tamar Braxton. They got into a tiff when Tamar said she was bleeding on the bed and she doesn't know what happened to her. And she didn't kind of deny or try to say that Funky Dineva didn't do it. She left it like an open interpretation that maybe he may have had something to do with it. Funky Dineva got upset about that and told her to tell the truth. Then it got heated even more, and Tamar came back out and said something after it had died down. She came out and said that she was hanging out for someone's birthday, and that's what happened to her. Her tooth got knocked out. And so Funky Dineva got mad again and came out and said, da, 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 da. So Tamar has came out with a cease and desist letter from her lawyer, and now he's really pissed. Okay? You got the gist of the story? Everybody got the gist? Lauren is breaking it. Oh, yes, Funky and George. What a hot live-a-do. Yes, I'm not surprised. I'm not. I'm gonna drop the link and see. A lot more is going to leave Megan. A lot more people are going to leave her. She is, it's not, I'm not shocked. I'm more shocked that she left her father in the Philippines. That's probably why James left and said, look, I can't hang around this heartless scarlet of a woman anymore. I got to get the hell out of here. She's driving me nutty. My attitude's starting to change. So James got the hell out of there. Wasn't he making, he was making quite a bit of money, $250-something thousand a year. Ooh, that would have been hard to leave. Yeah, Funky's not happy to do. Oh, yeah, and also Gwyneth Paltrow's daughter got expelled for some reason. I believe she got expelled, if I'm not mistaken. I think they are broke and he ran. Oh, Demon Dictator believes that Meghan and Harry is broke. So he had to quit. He had to leave. Wow. You know what? Let me tell y'all something. When it really hits the fan, because it already has, because Meghan is still in denial. When it really hit the fan, things are going to just be dropping like that, like it's doing right now. just one bad thing after the next, you know? And she doesn't think that her father is in a bad situation. As a matter of fact, she doesn't care. That's not her concern. She's more concerned about probably someone leaving, like James has left the building. Yeah, she just lost someone yesterday. I'm not shockadoo. Put a 1 in the chat if you're shocked that she has lost someone else. Put a 2 in the chat if you don't think so. If you're not shocked. What's up, Polo? Polo's in the house. Polo, you missed it. Tyler Perry has gotten into some trouble with essaying someone else. Yep. And you know that's Megan's godfather to her child. So that's going down. And Funky Dineva, and we're going back to Funky Dineva and Tamar. He makes me laugh. Let's watch it, guys. Oh yeah, and Megan just lost another staff member. Another staff member. Like, that is a shockadoo. That is a shockadoo. We'll be right back, Georgia Giant Slayer.
You know, leading up to Christmas, I thought,
here, I'm in here chilling, doing whatever it is I need to do, and then people start sending graphic or biometric cheat checks to verify identity. All right, y'all. So I'm in here chilling, doing whatever it is I need to do, and then people start sending me stuff, and it is a letter or a statement on letterhead from Tamar's attorney's office. And so the letter,
he was making $250,000 a year. Demon dictators seem to think he left because they ran out of money. I don't know. That's a good one, because that's a lot of money that they're given. Wait for the 6 other claimants to start dropping their claims against the Daily Mail. Leaving Harry 100% responsible for the legal costs if he goes to trial and loses. They are in trouble. They're getting a lot. They ain't doing good. I would be concerned if I was Megan with where I was, my popularity, what's going on around me. Everybody's quitting. They're talking about me. They're calling me bully. You know, this is ridiculous. Yep, another staff member bites the dust because one just left yesterday or the day before. Yeah, Debbie Campbell used Meredith Main's end, but I never thought James Holt would leave 2 days later. So Meredith left 2 days ago, and James has left the building as of today. Interesting. I'm not shocked, Lady Spice. I am not shocked. No. Okay. So this is Funky Dineva. Okay. You guys have got to see it.
Letter reads, official statement of Tamar E. Braxton. This summer, I poured my heart into Heartbreak Retrograde, a project that includes a 6-song EP and a short film. Seeing it reach #1 on the iTunes R&B chart in the top 20 overall has meant the world to me. and your support has been incredible. That is why it's been especially painful to watch a hurtful and completely untrue rumor spread online this week, accusing me of having an inappropriate relationship with a male co-star. Let me be clear, this is a lie. It's sad that the moment you achieve something meaningful, some people choose to respond with gossip and sensationalism. The rumors don't just touch me, they touch our families, our kids, our loved ones, the people who've never asked to be dragged into this nonsense. I had hoped by now we'd see better from those who claim to report responsibility and love our people. As for me, I'm letting my lawyers take it from here. Stay focused on what I've been creating, storytelling, making music, and films for that matter. If you haven't heard Heartbreak Retrograde, yes, I hope you'll give it a listen. And I thank you again for lifting us up so high on the charts, Tamar Braxton. And success to you and your album. I just find it very odd that after you start a shitstorm, now all of a sudden you want to go focus on your project, so on and so forth, and you want to let your lawyers handle it. Well, let me tell you something. Your lawyers are about to have a whole lot to handle. I told you once, and I'm going to tell you again, I'm not one of these new bitches to doing this, baby. I'm 14 years in, been sued by some of the best. Okay, check my lawsuit record. Stayed in court with Sheree, stayed in court with Chris Stokes, stayed in court with XYZ Company, stayed in court with Music Company. And I'm here to let you know, baby, it's going to take more than a little piece of statement on a lawyer's it's going to take more than a little piece of statement on your lawyer's letterhead claiming rumors about an inappropriate relationship to scare me. Because if that's the term that we're going by, inappropriate relationship, the person is claiming that you had an inappropriate relationship. If that's the thing that we're hanging on to, then baby, you, Mr. Walker, you don't even want to waste your time sending me nothing on your fax paper, because the relationship was extremely inappropriate. And I knew that this is how you was gonna play it. So now we finna take it all the way back to the very beginning. I knew this was how you was going to play it. And let's be very clear here. If y'all remember when the situation first broke,
okay,
and about the whole mouth stuff, and I said, and the only reason you dropped that video is because, and I said, I ain't going to do it to you. Y'all remember that? I said, and the only reason you dropped that music video real quick like this was because, and I said, I ain't even gonna do it. The reason you dropped that music video as quickly as you did is because people had spotted y'all ass, okay? Inappropriate relationship. Well, you tell me, Tamar, if it's appropriate or inappropriate, when we're sitting at Ruth Chris and he's rubbing in between your thighs, in between your dress.
What?
Mr. Walker, her attorney, you let me know if that's appropriate or not appropriate, because you were sitting there. Let me move over. You were sitting there,
what?
And he was drinking and talking, and he was touching in between your legs, and rightfully so. Now, let me give her this. You pushed his hand and was like, stop. But you know that cute little stop that y'all girls do, and he kept leaning in.
What's up with your girl, Earl? What's up with your girl, Earl? She can't keep staff. Do you know every time that you let a staff member go, it costs money to replace that staff member if they're going to be replaced? It costs money when you lose staff. It does. It costs the company money. Wow. Another one bites the dust. What's going on with your girl, Earl? Why is your girl? We got two conversations going on at once. So catch it. I didn't switch back to Megan. So just hang on for the ride. So basically, Early do. It looks like your girl has made someone else leave the building. Why can't she keep staff? What's wrong with her? Huh? What is wrong with her? Why can't she keep staff? Why are these people quitting and walking out the door and saying, we're out of here, we no longer want to be here? Because Earl's like, People Magazine came out with a story. Whatever the story is a big fake-a-do. The real story is that she, yes, your girl, her, has made someone else quit in a matter of days within each other. Why is that? Who's next? What's going on? Things are going down by the head. You can't fix that, Earl. Where your girl? Where your girl, Earl? Oh, look like he finna go. $250,000. $250,000 a year, and he going back to London? No, what happened? He sat there and he couldn't take it no more. He said to himself, I cannot allow this to continue. Me sit here and watch her treat people this way and be this mean and diva-ish. And when I walk in the room, you got to call her the Duchess of Sussex, because that's who she is now. You know I'm the Duchess of Sussex now. No, you're not the Duchess of Sussex. You stole that name from Queen Elizabeth. That's what happened. Now we finna go back to Funky Dineva. Okay, so basically what's going on? Let me catch you up. Hi, Lisa. Let me catch you up. He's the executive director of Archewell. Ooh, he's like her right-hand man. Her right-hand man. You thought you left? Another staff member. Yes. Another one bites the dust. Another one bites. Another one bites. Another one bites the dust. No. There wasn't nobody doing nothing. Meghan was making all the decisions. She's the decision maker. No one can make decisions. She's the decision maker. She's in control. I say what we do. I say what I have the final. We want you to call your dad, Meghan. We're your PR team. They probably the one made her send a certified letter. And then they realize that she's this heartless. Oh, I can't do it. I can't do it. You know what? Where People Magazine can go? Straight to Lululand. I hate that she's used my word, oopsie doopsie. That's my word. Stop using it. Just thought I would tell you that. It's my word, oopsie doopsie. James has left the building, Earl, and guess whose fault it is? Your girl. Now, Funky Dineva, let's get back to him. We're going to have two conversations going on at once. It's crazy. To our recent work helping injured children in Gaza, he was constantly challenged me to think bigger about how we can make a difference, Halt said, from the moment I met Meghan. That's a bunch of bull. I I recognize a kinded spirit, someone who finds joy, even difficult moments, and connects authentically. That's her with people, regardless of circumstances, above everything else. Ooh, Lord, let the grifting go. The work we've done together, BS, to support families affected by online harm will remain the more meaningful of my professional life. These families are extraordinary and they inspire me every day. He had to make a note. He had to write a note. He continues, after 5 incredible years in Los Angeles, it's time for him to go. It's time for me to return to London. When I pass the baton to the banter to the team leading Archwell. Archwell is going down. Meghan and Harry are going down. Their key people are leaving them. I'll do so with immense pride and optimism for what lies ahead. Yeah, you're going to be in a better place. For me and for my countless people we work to support. Thank you, Demon Dictator. Layla teaches there is one employee left at Archwell. Who is left? Nobody. Ain't nobody left. Ain't nobody left. It's just her. She makes all the decisions. I can't have all these people in my house, 80 people in my house while my kids are sleeping. No, she's making the decisions, and she finally got on his nerve and said, I'm getting the hell out of here. And it probably was the last straw with the father in the Philippines with his leg amputated. That was the last straw for him. He couldn't take it. He said, this girl is ruthless. LL has her own bent on the story. I do. I really do. And I do believe that because she just lost 2 people a day ago. Meredith. What happened to Meredith? What happened to her, Earl? Why is people dropping like flies? It's your girl, Earl. Get out of denial. You're the only one in denial. You're the only one in denial. You have no one to say, wait a minute, Letitia. That don't sound right. It's just lonely old Earl making up stuff. Earl, you never did send me your email or your yeah, so where's my notebook? Because I owe somebody some gifts. And we're going to get back to where is the list? Demon Dictator, do you remember? Okay, here it is. Demon Dictator, Sunflower, and Marine. So I owe Kim and Marie. Kim and Marie. Okay. I owe you gifts. Either you can send me a Cash App, PayPal, or send me your email, your address. If you're in the state, I have a special gift I want to send to you. And it's a little more than the gift I'm going to send you if it's cash. If it's cash, it's less. If it's the gift, it's a bigger gift. And thank Earl for passing his gift along to the next person. And that was Kim and Marie. I hope that makes sense. Holt is extremely savvy. He knows the ins and outs, even on the royal side. He's looking out for himself and his future career. I don't think it has to do anything with Meg treatment of staff. I do. I think it has everything to do with treatment of staff because that's what she's about. That's why they're dropping like flies. People are not going to just executives don't just decide to leave because they're homesick. No. I believe that he is looking out for his career before Archie Well goes down because it sounds like it's going down. Who's next? That's the question. They're dropping too fast. People, these are high up people too. They are dropping fast. I'm leaving. And they're making up these soft stories that we supposed to believe that we're leaving because we it was the greatest job I ever had in my life, and it was great and it was wonderful. I really learned so much from Megan, the entrepreneur, calls Duchess of Sussex such a bunch of bull. No, she is not that person. She is not easy to get along with. No. No, I don't think he does have anything to do with our PR. But I do know that what he said about her was a bunch of BS. And he was being nice. I don't believe that he didn't see what the hell was going on inside Archie Well and the treatment people were getting and the treatment that he was receiving. I'm sure he was being mistreated too. Because if you can mistreat the Queen of England, you can mistreat anyone. She totally mistreated the Queen of England. Then she disrespected her on national TV several times. She called her racist. But this guy didn't go through nothing? Oh, yeah, right. Tell that to somebody that believes it. Megan was mean to him. She treated him like she treats everybody else, like garbage. I'm Queen Bee. Okay, listen, let's get back to can we get back to what's his name? Hello, Shanoa. Hello, everyone. 36 degrees here in Memphis. It's cold here in Texas. It was 74 degrees on Christmas and 72 yesterday. Exactly. I was going to go clean out the pool. I ain't going out there in that cold. It's freezing. Megan claimed there would be No, they were higher staff. They were executives. They were, remember the other CEO that quit, and then she's the CEO. Remember that? Put a one in the chat. You remember that now she's the CEO because the CEO quit. She made herself the CEO. She doesn't work well with others. She doesn't. Okay, look, let's get back to him.
And whispering, and he would rub in between her legs again, and she would push his hands off again, real cute, like real 16-year-old. Like, let me know if that's appropriate or if.
Okay, he is talking about Tamar. Tamar was messing with this married man, or yes, he was married. And this, he's describing their encounter together. Tamar's and the guys interacting. He was rubbing all on her thighs and stuff. Okay. And Funky Dineva is describing it to us. So let me know if you don't know what's going on. I will stop, but stop, and then I will explain it some more. But basically, him and Tamar are not friends anymore. They went through something, she did something to him, he did something to her, that's the story. But now she's got her lawyers all involved, okay? Because Funky Dineva reminded her that she was messing around with a married man. And yes. Meredith and James found better opportunities in Hogg's role in Archwell. Her father was not even his list. I don't care what nobody say. I truly 100% all the way believe that Megan is evil and that they're leaving because of that. And no one's going to be able to persuade me any other way. Nope. Sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry, Earl. Not going to be able to do it. Your girl is evil, evil to the core. I know Snowdrop rubbing between her legs. I would have been very uncomfortable if I was Funky Dineva sitting there watching them do, the rubbing of the legs and all of that stuff. Like, can you guys wait until you get where you're going? So I won't be here. Like, this is uncomfortable. You're married and I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it. Or be nice now. Don't get all upset because of my opinion. Okay? It's just that, my opinion. Everybody has their own opinion. I have mine. They left because she was evil. They booked. Yeah, I'm leaving. You're leaving. It's so clean, inky dink. They both leaving at the same time. I'm out. And why were you looking for another opportunity? Was this one not a good one? Was not working for the Duchess of Sussex the job that you could possibly have? No way, Jose. She left. They left because she was cuckoo doo doo. Cuckoo doo doo. Yes, cuckoo doo doo. Yeah, she's a meanie do. Okay, look. So he's all in between her legs and stuff.
Inappropriate as a male co-star.
That's
And I'm going to tell you something.
inappropriate.
I just thought about something, and I thought about this in the very beginning. I'm the fool in this situation.
Yeah, because
I
I
am
would
the
have told him to
biggest fool
stop.
in this situation because now it's all making sense. I'll never forget calling my best friend Quisha. And I said, you know, XYZ is going on, and I can't understand for the life of me why Tamar is doing this in front of me. I remember saying that. I remember saying,
Debbie, that's nice and dandy that the royal family would offer him more than $250,000 a year. That I don't know how they would be able to do that, but if they did, that's a lot of money. And yeah, maybe he did want to go because they gave him a better opportunity, but that doesn't mean that she wasn't mean, despicable, and bullyish and mean to this gentleman right here or to Meredith. You can't tell me that she wasn't this bossy, mean boss, period. And that didn't help. I truly believe that the reason why they left is more to have to do with working for this evil entity. That's what I believe. Now, if they had a better gig in the UK, woody woo, good for them. That would be a good reason to leave too, but more so to get the hell away from her. Yeah, I don't trust that because he saw them people get. I believe James, he saw some stuff. He was there for almost that long. And you mean to tell me you didn't see her be rude and disrespectful to and make them grown men cry and all this other stuff that she did? Come on. Hello. Please. There was a whole report. There was a whole report about the people that worked for her, how they were crying and had to go through therapy, and men were crying. Get the hell out of here. They left because of her. And if he could just sit there and watch that, shame on you, James. Shame, shame, shame on you, James, for sitting there and watching that and allowing that to go down, knowing that you're the executive. You could have helped them people. I don't think I like James that much. What happened to her? What happened to Meredith? Good for him. Good for him. They may offer him, hey, what happened over there? I would. Come on back. What they do to you? What was the truth? Spineless people. Spineless people, cray, and hold them accountable for mistreating them. They will continue to treat them like shit. That's right, Shanoa. Because you can't not tell me that she's not treating people like crap-a-doodle-little. She is treating people like crap-a-doodle-little. Hello? Are we not saying that she's not? Look how she treated her father with his amputee leg. Said, F you. F you. Kiss my ass. That's what she told her father. That's what she told her father. Kiss my... Don't call me no more. Don't you reach out to me no more. Don't you say nothing to me no more. Don't you even look in my direction. That's what went down. Okay, back to Funky Dineva. Okay, Funky Dineva, or we're going to talk about Megan and her situation. Or can we do both? Oh, you're going to do just fine, Sunflower. And when you come, you have the floor. He's been around for decades and not got very far, unlike Neff, who was around half the time but was been elevated. Knopf. Please, no. That's one thing you're not going to convince me of. That Megan is nice and that she's this great person and that she really cares about her employees and she doesn't treat them like servants. They're like servants to her. That's how she treats them people. Then when she get on the camera, oh, you want to taste the food? Let's have a toast. Then they quit right after. Okay.
You know, me and her are just getting to know each other, and she got this stuff going on with Mendices, and she know I'm a YouTuber, and she know I'm a blogger, and I'm curious to know if she's doing all of this because she want me to go tell it. You know what I'm saying? And now that I look back at all of it, I really do feel like it was a scheme that you set up to put me in this position to do it. I also remember overhearing when I got to the video shoot, I walked in, it was you and Nivea was already there, L'Oreal was there, and y'all kept making references to, oh my God, Tamar, when this come out, it's going to break the internet. It's going to break the internet. Now, let's get back to the notion of inappropriate behavior. Okay. So we've got him playing up your thighs in Ruth Chris. I don't know if that's inappropriate or not. We're going to have to let Mr. Walker or the rest of the lawyer, or I'm going to have to call Annalise Keating and let her decide. I will say this, the simple fact that when we would leave the Four Seasons, and when we got to V12, and when we would leave Ruth Chris, the fact that when we was at Four Seasons, you and him bent around that corner because them girls was out there that saw y'all, and that softly made the blogs. Them girls saw y'all. The fact that you was hiding behind that stairwell until that car came up, that would probably suggest that what y'all was doing was inappropriate, because if it was platonic, why wouldn't all of us just walk right on outside into the car? When we went to the V12, man, and they lit up all the candles and stuff, Mendices was outside behind us. He beat me there. So if it wasn't inappropriate, then why isn't Mendices and his friend in the video with us doing this? And matter of fact, okay, because since you getting your ducats in a row, I got to go ahead and get mine in a row. Because, see, we forget that night at V12, there were several people, celebrity friends included, that were up in that section that witnessed what was going on, as well as the harem of girls. So this is the first thing we're going to do. If you were one of the people that were in that VIP section at V12, who saw Tamar Braxton tipsily or drunkenly sitting in Mendices' lap in a very flirty manner, please email me at funkydineva@funkydineva.com. Okay, that's number one. Number two, if you were with those group of females that was at the Four Seasons that night, when they was trying to hide behind the columns before the valet people brought the car. If you was one of those people that saw them that night as well, please email me at funky.neva@funky.neva.com because I would like to talk to you. The next thing, let's talk about this in terms of being inappropriate. And Mr. Walker, down to the law office, you're going to want to write this one down because I heard this one with my own ears and saw it with my own face. And I was really concerned. I was like, why is this lady doing this in front of me? Tamar, you going to sit up in my face. You going to sit up in my face with your 3 faces and tell me that you and Mendeecees did not have a conversation at that table in Ruth Chris about him putting
Megan got that belt, that whip. Megan has a whip out. You do not tell Miss Duchess of Sussex anything. And if you do give her advice, it better be the advice that she's already thought of. Say, like, remember you thought that we should go with these boxes because of the squareness of it and how it fits nice and neat in there. This is how they talk to her. They're scared of her. They're afraid of Megan. Are you kidding? She's evil. And they're going to keep turning around. It's going to keep being a turnaround. It's been a turnaround since she started Archwell. What is this, the 28th person that has left? First it was 18, 23. It's either 25 or it's 25 people that have left the company. And that is a lot of people. Woo! You can't get it no more than, you can't get it no better. It's a small little rinky-dinky, well, I don't know if it's a rinky-dinky, but it's a small little Archwell charity company, right? Or didn't they just change it? Didn't they want Santa Paula to be a part of that? Their charity, Megan had took that over. But you're trying to tell me that she ain't no taker over, no controller? Woo, please. Can't nobody work with her. That's why Netflix is done. Revolving door of staff. Oh, please, Earl, let go. Megan, I asked one thing of you, Megan. One thing, that you never talk to the press again. Okay? Megan, don't ever talk to the press again. Okay, let's ask her that. Who is she to be telling anybody what to do? She don't own the press. She don't own who talks to the press and who don't, and what they say and what they don't say. She does it every day, talking to the press, trying to make herself be something that she is not. A not-a-do. Come on, let's get one.
Not a statement about him and Yandy not being together no more. We really gonna do that? And he said he did a version of the letter on ChatGPT. And then you started laughing back and was like, no, you got to go back and rewrite it to kind of make it sound like it's you. We going to say that didn't happen? We going to say that didn't happen? We going to sit up here and say, after he was digging in between your...
Earl, you do not have to get upset with Senior Marco or Thomas Jr. He just lost his leg. And you're insulting. You're very insulting. So don't say that. You won't want nobody to tell you you lost a leg. and talking about someone's son. That was not called for. Earl, you know, when you get in trouble, you either go to timeout or you get kicked out. When you say you've been hot, calm down. Your girl, I can't help that your girl is this who she is. Okay? Watch how, if you stay a while, if you stay long enough to see George the Giant Slayer, it's going to be good. Because he said he was trying to say something nice about her, but then something happened. And I wonder what that was. Was it the fact that she lied and said she reached out to her father, that she didn't have his phone number? That she sent him an email? I don't have his phone number, but I got his email. That's that stupid stuff. She's sick. So I'm curious to know what George the Giant Slayer has to say, but I also want to hear what he has to say about Tamar, because he's pissed off.
Thighs at that roof, Chris.
See?
And he got up and went to the bathroom. That the conversation was, y'all, I can't. He just my friend. He just my friend. I can't. I mean, and then I said, Tamar, ain't he married? He ain't married. They not married. They just do that for the show. They not married. That's what we.
Good for Doria. Doria is not Thomas Marco. And Thomas Marco is not Doria. And she did talk to the press when she lied and said that the family was racist. Remember? On the YouTube special? On the Netflix special? Megan did that Netflix special with her mom lying on the lying the whole time. That's her baby. That's Megan's baby. It's hers, like somebody else wanted it. No, she's not who you say she is. And you're not going to convince me. Hello, Tune the News. Did you see how Prince William played with the scarf on Megan? William did some to Eugene on the walk from church. Yep. Trying to let her know, don't talk to me. Yeah, don't. Shut up. Ignoring her. Yeah. That's why she was ready to go. Wasn't nobody paying her enough attention. And they still ain't. Okay. We're almost done with Funky. But Funky is upset.
What we gonna do? We gonna pretend like at that video shoot for the video, the bedroom was right there, the living room area with the one-seater chair was there. All of us had been drinking the entire video shoot. We gonna pretend like you was not sitting in his lap with them booty shorts on and them two new big old titties you just purchased with the shirt split down like this. Is that what we finna do? Is we finna pretend like you wasn't sitting in his lap like this? He was sitting down. You had your leg crossed like this, sitting on his lap with them two tig old biddies like this, and we was all drunk. That's what we doing? That didn't happen? Or maybe it did happen, but that don't qualify as inappropriate behavior. Okay? Or what about the part when we left the video shoot all drunk and we all went to help you take the boxes and stuff back up to your house, and he walked right on in there in your house and got on the sofa and got under the cover, bitch, like he was very comfortable laying there. You gonna tell me that didn't happen? Now, Vince was there because Vince came out and said hello to everybody. So I'm not alluding that nothing freaky happened, but Vince was there. We walked upstairs. His drunk ass went straight to your sofa and went straight to that cover. And he did it in a very familiar manner, like he had done did it before, or like he had done left that cover there before. Are we saying that none of this happened?
He's going bit by bit now. He's going bit by bit what actually happened. Like, she was sitting on his leg, sitting on him with some booty shorts on and with a shirt hanging down so you could see everything. You know, I don't know what video that is. I've been trying to find it. Earl, propaganda. Earl, no. Let it go, Earl. Earl, I'm sorry. You're in the wrong room. Sometimes you're in the wrong room, honey, because you can't justify your girl's behavior. And Doria is Doria. Doria does not get a prize. She hasn't done anything great. She hasn't called her ex-husband to check on his leg. I was just calling to see how you were doing. I heard you were in an accident, nothing like that. Just moving on with her life. No, because her mama Megan told her mom, don't you speak to dad no more. That's what she said. And Doria didn't have no problem with doing that. Because didn't she leave Megan for like 9 years? There's a gap there when her father had her. But she doesn't remember that. She doesn't like to talk about that. Neither does Earl. Hello, Debbie. If I didn't say hello earlier, I do apologize. Hello, Dell. Hello. Hello, and hello, Bushes. Welcome. Okay, let's get back to Funky Diney, but Funky Diney was a little upset, okay? And he's trying to tell the story or telling us the story of what actually happened that night, detail by detail. Now that she sent him some type of letter from her lawyer, from his lawyer or whatever. I don't know why people think that just because they pretend just because someone takes you to court doesn't mean that you should be worried or that you're in trouble or something stupid like that. No, it's your word against that person's word, and let the best person win. That's it. But what I do know for a fact is that she's not getting $10,000 from me. That's for sure. She won't be able to prove that. I have to just say that. Okay? Because that's not provable. And Danny, if you guys want to see the video that Danny made, it is wonderful. I would love to go. What we're going to do is go over it one day. After my case is over, I'm going to play the video, and it's almost coming up too. It's in, I would say 3 weeks, 2 to 3 weeks. We'll be going to court. Oh, and we're having a New Year's party. Yes, we're having a New Year's party. And there's going to be trivia. And what else? I'm gonna get me a hat and a whistle. I gotta get me a hat and a whistle and a bottle of champagne. Okay. And then I say we just go down memory lane. We go down memory lane of the year in 2025 for Meghan and Harry. I wish I could put like a video together, something like that, and then have like the year in the year with Meghan and Harry. Woo, okay. Unfortunately, everyone, the file claim in court and other person have to defend themselves. Not a perfect system, but I think it is just in the end. Unfortunately, anyone can file a claim in court and the other person has to defend themselves. Not a perfect system, but I think it is just in the end. Yeah, I mean, telling the truth. The truth should set you free. If you're telling the truth and not lying to the judge, then everything should work out. And so far, she's been lying in her dispositions, in her rebuttal, and whatever she comes back and says. It's if and if I had lost my channel, I would have been losing X amount of money. Well, you didn't lose your channel. You had it. It's still there. You're still talking on it, unfortunately. I know more than you think. I know more than you think. Sorry, just needed to get that out. No more than you think. Okay? Thomas said Meghan came to live with him when she was 11 years old until she left for college. Not entirely true, according to the video of Meghan and who? Shh, don't say anything. You're right. Thank you. I just started going on and on and on. Did you see that?
Or are we just saying it's appropriate? I'm just trying to figure out what the basis is of the legal facsimile that you don't put out on the internet and what your lawyer people supposed to be calling to talk to me about. Okay, because baby, you ain't the only one that got lawyers. You ain't the only ones that's lawyered up. And the funny thing about it is, you gonna really gag, bitch. Because you ain't the only one that got lawyers on the line. One of your favorite lawyers reached out to me this morning. The white one you used to fuck, bitch. Okay? I got them all on the line, baby. Everybody is on the line. I got a whole harem of black females that hate your ass that's attorneys in my inbox ready to go. Not to mention the ones I keep on my own. So I'm trying to decide who I'ma hire. I might just hire all of them, starting with the white man who you used to give all your loving to, and let him handle it since he knows your ass inside and out. What you want to do? What you want to do? Baby, I ain't never been scared of you. I've been told you leave me alone. I've been told your motherfucking ass to leave me the hell alone. And then if y'all notice, the statement got less to do about the gossip and more to do about the album. I feel like a big dumbass right now. I really do. Because I feel like you roped me into all of this for this moment to promote that damn album. It's all making sense to me now.
You think?
It's all making sense. Because the way you were overly flirty and the way you and Zoe kept trying to probe me with questions, with stuff with Mendices, I really feel like you were setting me up to tell it and my dumb ass fell for it. My dumb ass fell for it. But bitch, since I'm falling on the ground and I can't get up, bitch, we telling it all. Sure did. And you left out the V12, left out of there, got in that black car, sat all in his lap, and y'all was kissing all up to 75, 85 until we got back to your house. You gonna tell me that didn't happen? I mean, what's...
So all that was going on in the car?
If it's a video shoot and he a co-star, then the relationship should have been on the...
So thank you, Dineva. You're in the car with them, kissing and smooching and all of that. That would have been annoying. Oh my goodness. Can you imagine in the car with Tamar and this guy smooching in the back seat and stuff? One married. And just doing their thing. Bling said, that's right, Funky. You are the guru, the need for promotion, the teeth just ops. Ooh, okay. No, it doesn't. So he
said, and that's it. We hung out on 3 separate occasions where it's just supposed to be me, you, and maybe Zoe and the makeup people. And here comes Mendeezies.
Here come Mendeezies.
And here y'all come sneagling and giggling in the corners. And sneaking in and out the restaurants. And him touching on you. And y'all having lovey-dovey, flirty conversation.
Lovey-dovey.
You finna really sit up here and tell me I didn't see this with my own 2 eyes? Mr. Walker, he deposed to me. Mr. Walker, anytime you ready to depose me, come on. Mr. Walker, you're going to need to go down to the 4 Seasons. You're going to need to go down to the... I'm finna help you, Mr. Walker. You need to go down to the 4 Seasons and ask them to delete the video footage from the night when Tamar had on the blue denim dress that had the puffy shoulders and the skirt here. Because that's the night all those girls saw her at ballet and her and Mendeezies trying to hide behind that column. I'm going to help your case, Mr. Walker. Matter of fact, I might pull my credit card statement and let you know exactly which date it was. The dress was blue on that day. The dress was army fatigue green on the day we was down to the roof, Chris, and he was rubbing in between her thighs, and she was talking about, stop, stop. Okay, girl, don't play with me. Don't play with me. And Mr. Walker, ooh, I hate that this lady done went and got you involved in this mess, because all it's gonna be is a big old case of he said, she said, and I'm not backing down. You can't tell me what I didn't see and what I didn't hear. You cannot tell me what I did not see and what I did not hear. Yeah, you don't call the law ass bitch.
Not a fan.
Everything they say about your ass is true. You don't went up and stirred up all this motherfucking confusion. All because you wanted sympathy, going around lying, talking about the top of your damn mouth done fell out. Do you see how one little cry for attention on the internet has turned into all of this?
Yeah.
When all you had to do was take your pie-faced ass on L'Oreal podcast, all you had to say was, I hung out with some friends that night. When I got home, I went through my normal routine. I passed out. Instead, you wanted to be shady. I went to a friend's party. I threw a friend a party. Yes, bitch. I'm mad because you're lying. because you insist on being the victim in this situation. And for all of y'all out there talking about,
What does
she didn't
Samantha
never
gotta do
say,
with
she didn't
anything?
never say his name. She didn't never say his name. She didn't have to say my name.
Say my name.
When
say
you
my
know you're one of
name.
the main characters in the story, your name don't have to be said. You knew what you was doing. And you trying to be the perpetual victim that you
Victim.
love being. You not finna paint this narrative that, oh, you just went out your way to do so much for this friend and this friend betrayed you. Baby girl, if anybody was betrayed in this situation, it was me, who ended up being collateral damage in your antics, your reindeer games, and your bullshit. So I'm here to tell you and Mr. Walker, bring it on, bitch.
Uh-oh.
And you better bring it damn strong. Bring it on. Because you ain't finna fucking sit up here and tell me what the hell I didn't see and what the fuck I didn't hear. Baby, I already got two people that me and you know in common that I can call on the line right now to vouch for your ass sitting in his lap at B12.
Uh-oh. Not another person, a witness.
So play it how you want to play it.
Not another witness.
But I think it be in your best damn interest to leave me the hell alone. I don't told
Yeah,
you.
he's upset.
I don't told you I'm not them other punks you used to being around. Girl, it take more than a little piece of letterhead to scare me. It take more than a little piece of letterhead to scare me. And baby mama ain't never been no dummy. Baby, my assets, and my money tied up in so many damn trusts and different investments, girl. If you're lucky to get anything, it'll be off this rush card that got $55 on it. Good luck, bitch. Okay? Leave me alone, lady. And you know what? You're right. It is unfortunate that other people's families and whatnot get affected by this situation. I hate whatever this may have caused for Yandy and her family, because Yandy already catching all types of hell down to the love and hip hop, so on and so forth. And I feel bad about it. But on the flip side of things, Yandy, I want to apologize to you if you getting caught up in this. But at the very end of the day, Yandy, it also ain't my responsibility to protect you. It's your man's own. Okay, let that be perfectly clear. Yandy, I don't have nothing against you. All the children that's involved, all the families involved. I hate that children and families is involved. Don't nobody want defects involved in this shit like this, but it ain't my job to protect nobody's children or their damn family. It's Tamar's job to protect her children and her family, and it's Mandisi job to protect his children and her family. And it would have been her job. It would have been her best job, the best job she ever would have did had she left me the fuck alone. But now you want to keep poking and poking and poking and digging and digging. And at the end of the day, Tamar Braxton, people are now seeing your ass for who you are. Okay? You home wrecking whore. All right? Allegedly. That's why Michael Malden wife was finna whoop your ass. Allegedly. Tawanda already got on the thing and said you messed with Toni Braxton, man, back in the day, allegedly. Then you all up on the stage, all behind Birdman, allegedly. Girl, you knew exactly what you was doing.
Uh-oh.
You knew what you was doing, and you knew it was wrong. Because several times, several times, Tamar, I looked you in the face and said, girl, but he married. You was like, he not married. I said, so they just doing it for the show. And you was like, yeah, he say they just doing. We've had conversation about what y'all had going on, girl. So I'm confused about which part of the statement that you wrote on Mr. Walker letterhead.
Mr. Walker is her lawyer. Mr. Walker is her lawyer, and Tamar, he's talking about Tamar the singer. And Mendizo is the guy that was between her legs and stuff and kissing in the back seat and trying to say that that's not true, Tamar. But Funky Dineva saying that isn't true. It is true. You did let him do these things to you. Keep up with the story. We got 2 stories going on. You got to keep up. This one's almost over. And she wanted an apology. Yes. She wants an apology.
Is you being accused of inappropriate behavior. Either I got inappropriate listening or my barometer for what's inappropriate is broken.
Inappropriate listening.
He deposed to me, okay? But I am ready, Mr. Walker.
Ho.
Oh, Mr. Walker. If you good as them people said you is down there to the law school, Mr. Walker, you'll find me and you'll get me whatever appropriate paperwork or whatever the case may be, and we could sit down and talk about it, and then we could really finish spilling it all publicly, bitch, because it still ain't even all spilled. I'm still holding on over here. I'm still over here trying to protect what little bit of damn dignity you got left about yourself. Leave me alone, girl.
Leave me alone, girl.
You think all them damn people in that room when you was sitting on that man's lap and it ain't no pictures? You think in V12 when you was sitting on that man's lap, some of them girls wasn't sitting back like this, taking videos and pictures? Is you think the people was dumb enough not to take no pictures? You met your mics today, bitch.
Hi, subs. Hello.
Leave me alone.
Uh-oh.
Mr. Walker, don't you send no shit around here to my house. Now, I done damn told you.
Mr. Walker is the...
Talking about, let me read. Hold on. Like, this bitch done made me mad. Baby, we finna sit here for the whole hour. This bitch don't say, accusing me of having an inappropriate relationship with my male co-star. Since when is rubbing in between somebody's legs appropriate? Since when is kissing somebody else's man in the Uber appropriate? If the relationship was appropriate, why was y'all not walking and leaving out of establishments together if it was appropriate? I'm confused you. Mr. Walker, did you ask this lady any of this stuff before she... Mr. Walker, I'm starting to believe she came in your office and stole this paper and put this on it. God, excuse me. These rumors don't just touch me. They touch our families, our kids. Well, did your kids know what you was...
Joiners.
Girl, I mean, there is so many places I can go with this. I asked your lime potato salad complected skin ass to leave me the hell alone months ago.
Ooh,
and you just could not leave well enough alone. And then you want to try to piggyback off of what's going on.
Did he call her potato
this paper and put this on it? Girl, don't got me hot. Excuse me. These rumors don't just touch me. They touch our families, our kids. Well, did your kids know what you was... Girl, there is so many places I can go with this.
He called her potatoes.
I asked your lime potato salad complected skin ass to leave me the hell alone months ago. And you just could not leave well enough alone. And then you want to try to piggyback off of what's going on in the blogs with the other bloggers being sued, talking about, professional reporting and responsible.
Potato salad.
And you just could not leave well enough alone. And then you want to try to piggyback off of what's going on. These rumors don't just touch me. They touch our families, our kids. Well, did your kids know what you was... Girl, there is so many places I can go with this. I asked your lime potato salad complected skin ass to leave me the hell alone months ago. And you just could not leave well enough alone. And then you want to try to piggyback off of what's going on in the blogs with the other bloggers being sued, talking about, professional reporting and responsible reporting. Bitch, it don't get no more responsible than reporting what you seen with your own eyes. As a matter of fact, what I'm doing is not reporting. What I'm doing is recanting. Recanting. Reporting is when you read the paper. Reporting is when you got the information from somewhere else. Recanting is when you live the experience. You ain't finna sit up here, you or Mr. Douglas, Mr. Walker, Mr. Walker finna sit up here and tell me what the hell my lived experience was. Bitch, I'm like that lady on the Women's of Brewster place. You left your curtains open. I seen you. I seen you. I see that letter from Mr. Walker ain't addressed nothing Pacific.
He is funny.
I see that letter ain't addressed nothing Pacific that was inappropriate. Bitch, I seen you. Mr. Walker, I seen her. It's many people. Like I said, anybody who was down to that B12 that seen Tamar sitting in his lap. I'm like that lady on the Women's of Brewster place. You left your curtains open. Places I can go with this. I asked your lime potato salad complected skin ass to leave me the hell alone months ago. And you just could not leave well enough alone. And then you want to try to piggyback off of what's going on in the blog with the other bloggers being sued, talking about, professional reporting and responsible reporting. Bitch, it don't get no more responsible than reporting what you seen with your own eyes. As a matter of fact, what I'm doing is not reporting. What I'm doing is recanting. Recanting. Reporting is when you read the paper. Reporting is when you got the information from somewhere else. Recanting is when you live the experience. You ain't finna sit up here, you or Mr. Douglas, Mr. Walker, Mr. Walker finna sit up here and tell me what the hell my lived experience was. Bitch, I'm like that lady on the Women's of Brewster place. You left your curtains open. I seen you. I seen you.
I seen you.
I see that letter from Mr. Walker ain't addressed nothing Pacific. I see that letter ain't addressed nothing Pacific that was inappropriate. Bitch, I seen you.
I seen you.
Mr. Walker, I seen her.
He seen her.
It's many people. Like I said, anybody who was down to that B12 that seen Tamar sitting in his lap. drunk, please email me at funky.neva@funky.neva.com. And any of them girls that was at that ballet when Tamar and Matt DC went back and hid around that corner, please email me at funky.neva@funky.neva.com. Let's get it on, bitch.
Uh-oh.
Since you want to sing so much, you need to be singing Marvin Gaye's Let's Get It On. Ah, baby.
Ooh.
Let's get it on. Come on, sugar. Let's get it on.
Ooh, yeah.
All you doing is wasting your money, that man time, and his fax paper to engage in a battle of my word against yours, and I'm not backing down. I seen what I saw. I heard what I heard, and that ain't all of what I heard. I told you, go find somebody else to fucking play with. Want to sit up and fool la la with people, man, thinking the shit cute. Then when it hit the fan, then you want to rush and hurry up and put out a video and make it seem like they was just co-stars. Girl.
You're not happy at
Have
all
you not
today.
forgot the conversations we've had? The conversations I was privy to? The things I've seen? Now you want to play me like I'm some old lying, delusional, crazy ass person. Girl, fuck you.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
You let that damn man send some shit around my damn house.
Alone.
You gonna curse the day that shit ever
Let's
made it
get
here.
it
I tell you
on.
that.
Woo!
Leave me the fuck alone. Keep your damn mouth closed and go sing them battered woman love songs of yours. Leave me the fuck
Battered
alone,
women
bitch.
songs. Battered women songs.
All of this
Left for
shit
the
was dead.
dangers.
But in the true Tamar fashion, you had to take your pie-faced ass up there to L'Oreal and be shady.
That's
Shouldn't
right,
your ass be
girl.
somewhere healing? Leave me the fuck alone, bitch.
Trigger warning.
They wonder why your ass became a spokesperson for PrEP. Girl, don't get me started. You don't match your damn match. Let's move on. Couldn't take the heat no more, baby. She couldn't take the heat. Then want to go call the laws. Want to go down there and call Mr. Walker office. Now you set all this shit in motion. Then you want to go call Mr. Walker office. Girl, give Mr. Walker my number. Let me tell Mr. Walker who his client really is.
All right, guys.
That's probably the process serving people at my door now. Riot in Rio. Let's move on to the next thing. Something else about some anger since I'm mad to help calm me down.
Woo. Quinn! Quinn!
Very like that. That's what you do. You bury it just like it is now.
My
Bury it like it is
goodness.
now.
So they don't recycle the
Bury
casket.
it.
That's
Bury
right.
it.
You're right.
You bury it now. What's wrong? Bury it. You know what the problem is.
Right.
So listen, y'all. I don't know whose fume this is, but a family member said he was going to ding up the casket. He was going to ding up the casket to make sure that they never, ever was able to resell the casket. And I think that's some low down shit if people are doing that. Now, there was somebody in the chat that just put something that said, he will never be able to hang with me. And that's why part of me was always apprehensive about
We're going on
getting
Funky
into
Dineva.
these types of things.
You know, leading up to Christmas, I thought, I want to get into the holiday spirit. So I'm going to be kind, be generous, go easy on Harry and Meghan. And then I read the latest news and remembered I wasn't insane, and neither was the rest of the world. That's why Meghan Markle's name didn't get used to define a person. You know, leading up to Christmas, I thought, I want to get into the holiday spirit. So I'm going to be kind, be generous, go easy on Harry and Meghan. And then I read the latest news and remembered I wasn't insane, and neither was the rest of the world. That's why Meghan Markle's name.
Hold on, guys. Hold on. All right. Are y'all ready for this? Earl, are you being nice? Well, there's only one family member taking care of Tom Sr. That is Junior. I don't see the oldest daughter helping out at all. Do you, Early? You see Meghan helping out, or do you see her sending letters to the embassy? Stupid stuff. Stupid stuff. That's right, Sunflower. Yes, that's our George. Y'all ready for George, the Giant Slayer? Yes. He's going to tell it all. Now, George did say something about MAGA, but I don't follow his political beliefs. Earl, I don't follow his political beliefs. So there you go. Oh, that is so interesting, Sunflower. All right, let's get to it. He said he was trying to find something nice to say about Meghan and Harry, but then he read something and something came up. Can you believe it? He was trying.
You know, leading up to Christmas, I thought, I want to get into the holiday spirit. So I'm going to be kind, be generous, go easy on Harry and Meghan. And then I read the latest news and remembered I wasn't insane, and neither was the rest of the world. That's why Meghan Markle's name didn't get used to define a person. It was used as a diagnosis. And trust me, folks, that's not a product of fame. It is a warning label.
This is my husband. Yes, he was Charlie Kirk to the world, and I know so many people love my husband, and I am grateful for that. But this is my husband, and I want to be able to have one thing left that is sacred to our family, to my in-laws, to my babies, and to my parents. One thing.
Okay, so on its face, I actually agree with that.
Okay, what happened?
I think that when people are being buried and where they're being buried and how their funerals are done, that is very private matter. Okay. So objectively, I agree with what she's saying. Okay. But subjectively, because we are dealing with the subject of Erica Kirk and what transpired immediately following Charlie's assassination, this is going to be read as Meghan Markle syndrome. Okay.
Meghan is the new patient zero, the typhoid Mary of televised drama queen.
She said Meghan Markle syndrome. What does that mean? Guys, help me out. Candace Owens just said that I'm not a big fan of Candace either. But what does she mean by Meghan Markle syndrome? Because I've heard of Meghan Markle being markled by her. But in order to be markled by her, you have had to know her. Like James, the one that just got markled. Yes, the one that just got kicked out the club or left the club, whatever. What does he mean by that? Yeah, whatever. Did you hear about Donald Trump writing on, let me see if my husband sent it to me. Okay. Is she up? So my husband, anyway, he sends me stuff all the time, but I wanted to show you guys what Donald Trump did lately in the White House. First of all, it's full of gold plated. Everything is gold. They've changed the White House into gold. And then the other thing is that there are pictures of previous Democrat presidents on the wall, and Donald Trump went and wrote underneath their names and said, like, Sleepy Joe was the worst president ever. Oh, can you believe that? She's another walking. Oh, here it is.
So these new plaques have just been added to the so-called Presidential Walk of Fame. They almost read, some of them, like Truth Social posts, including the one. So these new plaques have just been added to the so-called Presidential Walk of Fame. They almost read, some of them, like Truth Social posts, including the ones under President Obama's that says he was one of the most divisive political figures in American history. Under President Biden's, it describes him as Sleepy Joe Biden.
All right, I'm gonna play that at the end because I want you guys to see it. Don't let me forget. Meghan Markle syndrome isn't a clinical diagnosis, but a derogatory term coined by critics, particularly from the political right, to describe an alleged culture of victimhood, of self-victimization. Wow. Girl, you are, ooh, the syndrome. Thanks for that, Demon Dictator. They attribute to her actions contrasting with her actual public discussions about her experience with mental health, like her high functioning depression and leadership. Oh, God. Perfect explanation. Princess syndrome, a non-medical idea about fairy tale like entitlement through Meghan has spoken against. Wow. Imposter syndrome, promotion, self-acceptance, and learning. Well, that just sums up who she is. Let's see what else he has to say. The Meghan Markle of the former family. Oh, wow. Didn't see that coming.
Queens. And she's proved for the thousandth time that when your name gets used as an insult, you don't need enemies because you just told everybody who you are. That's not persecution. That's just the result of pure FAFO.
Oh, he's got a new intro.
Folks, I got to tell you, the last 10 days have been brutal over at the Montecito manure pile. That is Harry and
Manure
Meghan's
pile.
latest circus of self-inflicted clownery. Just picture this, everyone. You have Archwell Foundations, gets renamed to Archwell Philanthropies. And in a blink of an eye, just like that, Meghan completed all of her end-of-the-year business by reimagining a recently recycled rebrand of Rebrand Tour number 666.
Another one.
A new name, an old grift. Then you're going to throw in the
Harry and Meghan.
Netflix holiday flop that preached about family, flower sprinkles, and fake love, all from someone who's accused of treating family like a footstool.
Like a
Plus,
footstool.
you have a life and death medical crisis and a last-ditch plea.
She treats her family like a footstool, like the bottom of her shoe. But it's all about her. She didn't rebrand. And now she's this Meghan, the Duchess of Archewell Montecito. I mean, whatever new name she has named it. So what? Like, seriously, again? Are we really rebranding ourselves at the end of the year? She has nothing. Now all of a sudden she's going to do this film thing. What about the film thing? Is she really going to do this film? I'm just asking. I want to know these questions. What's next for Meghan? She just lost another employee, an executive, because people think he wants to go back to London, whatever the case may be. He's gone. That ain't a good look. I hope he didn't forget to put James in here. Meghan Markle's father begs, I don't want to die estranged from her. He's begging. Please, Meghan. Please, darling. Please, whatever you do. Please. Can I see you before I go? I've tried everything. I won't talk to the media. I'll just tell them I want to see you. Is that okay? No, don't talk to the media at all. Earl seems to think that it's okay that he doesn't talk to her because he's talking to the media. That's a bunch of BS. Who does she think she is, guys? Who? Like a owl. Who? Wow, it's a real something. It's real something. And George the Giant Slayer is on the money. He's on the money.
from a loving father, and a rumored new movie about a 30th anniversary tribute to Princess Diana's tragic car crash. Also, the couple can turn grief into greenbacks. And of course, we can't forget Harry's premiere party on a canceled talk show as Meghan's new Deal or No Deal.
Look, Harry, I'm sorry. Harry.
Briefcase boy number 40. Enjoy.
Isn't there a handsome prince standing in front of you right now?
Look, Harry, I'm sorry. Harry. Harry. I know you want this, but I'm afraid I have to say,
that was the grossest thing I've ever heard in my life.
This is exactly what happens when narcissism gets a nonprofit or victimhood gets a merch booth, children get barcoded as Bigfoot content, and Hollywood bins you for always making everything about yourself, even everyone else's ideas.
All things to be talking about for Time 100. Let's talk about flower sprinkles. Because I think it speaks to the tiny moments of joy that are so effortless and just create a little bit of magic that we're all craving in our everyday. They're tiny little flower petals that are dried.
To decorate them, everything is edible, so you choose what you like.
Little bit of magic that we're all craving in our everyday. They're tiny little flower petals that are dried.
To decorate them, everything is edible.
Effortless and just create a little bit of magic. Because I think it speaks to the tiny moments of joy that are so effortless and just create a little bit of magic that we're all craving in our everyday. They're tiny little flower petals that are dried.
To decorate them, everything is edible, so you choose what you like. There's sort of marigoldy things.
These look really lovely. Okay.
There you have Princess Catherine learning how to use flower sprinkles. I mean, the real ones. And then she actually used them. And surprise, surprise, who would be next? Meghan Markle copycats her. Consensus, whenever you're talking about Meghan Markle, originality is optional. But here's the one thing that no one can copycat. Character. Whether we're talking about Princess Catherine just being named British Vogue's best eternal influencer of 2025, or her character for her style and her substance, or
Princess Catherine awarded internal influencer honored by British Vogue, and this style pairing inspired me most this year. Wow, that you go, girl. She's a loser. And you are an honorer. You're an influencer. You're the real deal. Thank you, Mel, Princess Catherine. And Meghan is the opposite. She's the villain. She's called the villain. You know that, right?
Or we're talking about Prince William standing side by side with his son, dishing out hot meals to the homeless for the pastor's
Hot
charity.
meals to the homeless.
See, whenever you want to know something about something, you don't have to listen to YouTubers, TikTokers, people on X or social media. You don't even have to hear the real people's words. Don't listen to them.
You can see
Just
it.
look at their actions, because
Look
the
at
proof is always in the
George.
pudding. And you can see them right there. Their heart is shining through.
Oh, wow.
How can you not love the side of that? That's not fake. That's not phony. That is how it is
real.
done.
That's the real
Service
deal.
over spectacle.
You guys see that? That was the real deal. Thank you, meal holiday moment there. Let's just look at that for a sec. Wasn't that awesome? Sunflower. The origin of the syndrome. I can believe it. Wow, that's something, girl. Meghan has a syndrome. The Meghan syndrome. Hello, Lee. It's so good to see you. Hello. Snowdrop says, oh, imagine the footstool with those mega toe claws feet on them. Funny. Meghan didn't even own her own home or car before she married Harry. That's true. Earl, what do you got to say about that? She lived in a little condo. Yep, I know, right? Demon Dictator. Harry is gone in the head. Oh, yeah, he is, Lee. That is so true. What about Meet Me at the Lake? That has been in production since before September 2023, which is Meghan's producing 2 new projects before she completes her first one. Earl, where's your girl? Please pass the aspirin, Mary Taylor. I thought Meet Me at the Lake had been taken over by someone else. I don't know. It'd be interesting to know what's going on with that, because she said she wanted us to feel. Why did Meghan make a sense about not being allowed at the late Queen's bedside, but she has no feelings regarding her father's health crisis? Good question. Good question, Lee. Because she didn't care. It was stupid for her to be by Queen Elizabeth's bedside. And unfortunately, Catherine didn't get a moment with her, and she should have. Meghan would have I wouldn't have wanted her by my bedside. That's for sure, Lee. No, thank you. No, thank you. I'm good. Yes, he is cringe.
See, the real royals, family isn't just a six-letter word to help you market and get better press. Real people's words.
I thought it was so
talking about Prince William standing side by side with his son, dishing out hot meals to the homeless for the pastor's charity. See, whenever you want to know something about something, you don't have to listen to YouTubers, TikTokers, people on X or social media. You don't even have to hear the real people's words. Don't listen to them. Just look at their actions, because the proof is always in the pudding. And you can see them right there. Their heart is shining through.
Right.
How can you not love the side of that? That's not fake. That's not phony. That is how it is done.
That's the real deal. Thank you, Mill. You got your kids there. They're helping out. They're giving. Meghan brings herself and take pictures, and then she leaves. Earl, she is pathetic. Princess Catherine got an award. She didn't have to pay for it. She didn't buy it. I need to sprinkle dry flowers on my dinner tonight. I feel like something is missing from my life, and this will make it all better. I am sure. Yep, put them sprinkles on there. Put them sprinkles. Some sprinkles. Oh my goodness. Gracious. Princess Catherine is the real role model. She sure is. She's the real deal. Thank you, Mill. Real deal. Thank you. Thank you. She's the real deal. Catherine has grace, elegance, poise. She just has it all, and she's not fake about it. Sophie, in Zimbabwe, born corporate financial lawyer. Meghan is a fraud. Yes. She had to quit. She didn't quit. She had to do what she needed to do a whole investigation. Hit the like button, guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Look at that. Isn't that wonderful? I think it's beautiful. Yeah, she probably would have. I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't put anything past her. Look how she treated her father. Like Lee said, she wasn't running to go see her father to see how he was doing in the Philippines, but she was running trying to go see Queen Elizabeth, and she didn't even know her. That's that stupid stuff. Earl, that's that stupid stuff. Why was she trying her best to get by Queen Elizabeth's bedside? They are very messy. They are. They're liars too. Lee, very, very big liars. Oh, good. King Charles William are going to the USA in 2025, Letitia. Are they? I want to go see them. Please, what humanitarian work? She doesn't do humanitarian work. Oh, please. She's a fake and a fraud. Meghan is a fake and a fraud. She's not a humanitarian.
Service over spectacle.
Service over spectacle. Service over spectacle. Okay? Earl, service over spectacle. Remember, she called her wedding a spectacle. Then Lyden said that, 3 days before she got married by the Bishop Canterbury. And then he had to come out and say, no, that didn't happen. And then she had to admit the truth. She's a liar. Oh, yeah. He'll make up some stuff. Yes, she did. She robbed them of their final moments with the Queen. I think she did. In the way, acting like she cared. She didn't even know the Queen. She called the Queen racist. Why would you want to be beside someone that you called a racist? Not making sense.
Royals, family isn't just a 6-letter word to help you market and get better press. It's not to help you sell a bottle of watery raspberry jam. To real people, to real royals, real family is about real love. I mean, you could see Prince George right there. He's emulating the best characteristics that he learned from both mom and dad. He's not doing anything cringe. He's shining through.
Yes,
That's
he
what you
is.
just got to see. And it's the exact 180-degree opposite of what Meghan Markle is. How she took a sacred, private moment and turned it into a public sport.
A sport.
Now, a lot of you know me. I love shredding lies. I love shining a light into the shadows so snakes have nowhere to hide. And every once in a while, I like poking fun at she who must be obeyed in her ginger handbag. Read a news story, take the facts, then I give you my opinion. I'm going to tell you, when it comes to family feuds, that's not news. It's not information. It's not even
Look
entertainment.
at him
It's
in
heartbreak.
the hospital.
We have Thomas Markle, 81 years old, devoted father, loving father.
Loving
December
father.
2025 hits, emergency ambulance trip, leg
amputated. Look at her. I love you, Dad. You're my best. You're the best. You're the best ever. Then she sends him a goodbye, dear John letter. Dear John. Dear John. It's over. Oh, that's sadly. Sorry to hear that. Sorry to hear that she passed away. Bridget.
amputated in the Philippines. Right by his bedside, his loving son, medical staff, and a longtime best friend. Guess who's not there? Meghan Markle, the daughter he sacrificed everything for. Harry, the son-in-law he's never met in years. And not the grandchildren that he's never heard once say to his face, I love you, Grandpa. Instead, it's sad, but he probably heard the interview that Meghan gave where she found the
Everybody's by his bedside, but who? Who's missing? Who's missing? Who's missing by his bedside? Isn't that just sad? But all the pictures, all the love, all the things he did for her when she was growing up, put her through college. She didn't have to worry about student loans. Just gave her everything. What do you guys think of that? Oh, that's a nice story, Sunflower. Please, Earl, please, with your stories. She wasn't a busy bee. She was a busy fake-a-do. She's fake. Where is she now, Earl? Since she's so special and so wonderful and such a wonderful daughter, where is she now? Is she still posting on Instagram? Oh, yeah. Yeah, she's still posting. I'm Mrs. Wonderful. This is when her father was in the hospital.
The cozy comforts that really show that you want them to have a wonderful time. I love when a guest comes, they walk into the room, what do you welcome them with? A beautiful gift basket at the foot of the bed, have slippers out, have a candle lit, all the cozy comforts that really show that you want them to have a wonderful time.
All this stuff about having a good time and her father.
I love when a guest comes, they walk into the room, what do you welcome them with? A beautiful gift basket at the foot of the bed, have slippers out, have a candle lit, all the cozy comforts that really show that you want them to have a wonderful time. I love when a guest comes, they walk into the room, what do you welcome them with? A beautiful gift basket at the foot of the bed, have slippers out, have a candle lit, all the cozy comforts that really show that you want them to have a wonderful time. I love when a guest comes, they walk into the room, what do you welcome them with? A beautiful gift basket at the foot of the bed, have slippers out, have a candle lit, all the cozy comforts that really show that you want them to have a wonderful time.
Love is in the detail.
I love when a guest comes, they walk into the room, what do you welcome them with? A beautiful gift basket at the foot of the bed, have slippers out, have a candle lit, all the cozy comforts that really show that you want them to have a wonderful time.
So fake.
Grandpa. Instead, it's sad, but he probably heard the interview that Meghan gave where she found the nerve to declare to the reporter, holidays are all about family. But by all we know, I doubt Dad heard a single ho, 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 or got a Hallmark card. Instead, he got a paperwork parade, a U.S. consulate clown show in ICU. No phone call, no email, just the president of a hospital hand-delivering a sealed letter and then filming the entire handover like it was evidence at a mob trial.
The wicked bitch of Montecito strikes again. And there really is no other way to describe the behavior of Meghan Markle
is
towards
unbelievable.
her father having just had his leg amputated. Look, I knew it was going to be bad.
Jesus. And it's just unbelievable. This is what I don't believe. I can believe people leaving the company. Yes, I get that. That is a normal day, everyday thing with her. She's going to lose staff members, period, in the discussion. But this part right here, where her father is in the Philippines working out, trying to get his strength up so that he can get out of the hospital and go home. She sends him a Dear John letter and says, screw everything about you. I'm done with you. I'm done with you. I'm done with you. Don't tell the press you want to see me again, because you're not going to see me again. And we want to think that James left because they were really good friends. Oh God, no. That is not happening. She treats everybody the same with no dignity and no respect.
Bad. We all knew that this so-called letter exchange wasn't going to be a peace offering, because we've come to learn what Meghan Markle is about.
Queen Elizabeth was right again. God bless her soul. The New York Post reminds us that at one time, probably around early 2021, Queen Elizabeth at Balmoral publicly called Meghan Markle evil, and Harry's courtship a complete catastrophe. It looked like the monarch could see straight through her. And ever since, we've been watching all the dominoes fall. Just take the latest headlines from the Times. Meghan Markle is too afraid to pick up the phone, too afraid to make a call, too afraid, it's reported, to be overheard.
Too afraid to make a call? Or was it too afraid she didn't have the phone number? Which one was it? I thought they said she didn't have the phone number anymore. Isn't that correct? She's an evil pig. How did that work out? I thought she didn't have the phone number. They're trying to say that she had the phone number, she just wasn't able to reach him. Meghan has no plans to see her father, Thomas Markle, again. She has no plans to ever see him again. But we're talking about someone that gives a dang about a staff member leaving. Oh, God. She could care less about employees, people that have left. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. Your father has been so good to you, and you have made it. You have become, the Duchess of Sussex. You've got enough money to help your family out. But no, he's dead to me. He's dead.
To the media. By the media, like she's pretending that she's the Pope delivering a papal bull at a public picnic. She's also too afraid to make the trip.
Afraid
Seriously.
to make the trip?
Because one of her press team said,
well,
the U.S. State Department declared that for any citizens flying to the Philippines, you just risk crime, civil unrest, kidnapping, and terrorism. But I guess it's safe enough for good old dad to bunk out in Cebu with her brother, all while learning how.
So she makes up these excuses as to why she can't go, because it's dangerous and she doesn't want to get kidnapped. But like George the Giant Slayer is saying, it's okay for her father and her brother to move there and live there and not be kidnapped and removed or something stupid that she keeps coming up with. It's a crazy story. It's the Meghan syndrome. That's what it is. It's the Meghan syndrome. Oh, you can't fight them on this one. This one's too good. No. She's evil. Megan Mania. Shanoa at the USO event, she looked out of place and ignored. Oh, I don't remember that. Debbie says, I doubt it, Lee. She doesn't have the emotional ability to feel those types of feelings at all. She doesn't feel sad or depressed or upset that James has left the building or Meredith. No, she's probably could care less. Just trying to lighten the blow. Dell says, all the lives are taken. Rubbish. Tonight, big distraction. What's going on? Lorene, the insider, has it when the Japanese professor. She is living her life with her husband and kids and trying to build something. Sure, Earl, she's trying to build something. She's plagiarism. What is she building? Jam-a-scam? Sprinkles? What is she trying to build? And why is it taking her so long to build it? I'm just saying. I feel like it's taking a minute. How will the children feel later in life when they hear what happened to their grandparents? Debbie Campbell, exactly. Oh, what happened to your granddad? Oh, he was in the hospital and mommy didn't go see him. She wrote him a letter from the embassy and told him that she doesn't want to see him again because he's talking to the media. It's really pathetic. I bet Harry sleeps in the attic. I do too. I bet he does too. Or they're shown about 20 different children with different hair color each time, different heights. And let's not forget the extra toes, extra big hands, and extra finger on the Photoshop pictures. Oh, yeah. Don't forget to join us tomorrow for Sunflowers Expose on Thomas Markle's hospital letter. Come and support her. Yes. 3:30 tomorrow. I will be here. She will be exposing what was in that letter. That's going to be a good one. Let's see how far are we with George.
How to walk again with a prosthetic limb. Why didn't she just fly him by private jet to Montecito? Why didn't she already fly there, no matter what the circumstances?
Why didn't she fly him to Montecito? Did you hear what George the Giant Slayer just said? Did you just hear what he said? Why didn't she fly him to Montecito? He's concerned too. Or why didn't she just fly to the Philippines? What do you guys think? If Megan is preparing gift baskets using the $60 boxes you can purchase if you buy 3 bottles of wine, we don't have to worry about a sell out with the box product, not even as giveaways to guests. I know I'm not buying nothing else. I was going to buy some chocolate, but I heard it wasn't good, and I don't want to buy anything else that's not good. You think we should buy the chocolate? Is there any left? Healing and full recovery to Thomas Jr., Thomas Marco. Thank you, Lee. A new life with, gosh, good health and care. Oh, that is so nice of you, Lee. Yeah, he's an addict. Ain't no hanky-panky going on. Enlighten me. Why is Meghan supposedly not connected to the USO anymore? Still time to take care of Daddy. It is. She could. Oh, wow. They finna send some troops to Ukraine. Interesting. To help fight the war. Oh, we just spoke about him earlier. Another guy has come forward, Lee, and said that Tyler Perry SA'd him or touched him inappropriate. What is Meghan going to do about Lily Buck's godfather, Tyler Perry? He is being exposed as a abuser. Well, Meghan, speak up for Tyler Perry or not? Good question. That is a very good question. Hope they enlist the illegal unemployment immigrants and send them to the Ukraine, Debbie. What? Oh. Charles never said Harry sent Harry to the war, but is willing to send someone else loved ones, allegedly. Daily Mail article. Positive. What happened with Doria? Doria, I'm not a Doria fan. Has she no feelings for her ex-husband and father of her only child? She's heartless. Meghan told her don't ever speak to him again, and she said, okay. That's what I believe. We must not upset the Muslims. Dell, my problem with the Marcos is they act like they own Meghan. Oh, please, come on. How? Meghan's her own person. She's letting them know that she's in control. The problem is that she won't go and visit her father. That's not owning something. Or that's being heartless. Can you see the heartless of it? No, you can't. When you want your kids to come visit you? I guess not. Meghan was afraid to go to Colombia, Nigeria, and Jamaica, despite United States banning Americans from going. She's full of it. Good to know, Sunflower. I wish Mr. Thomas Markle all the very best for 2026. I do too. She forgets that Duchess of Sussex is just a title, says Maureen. It doesn't give her good qualities or superpower. She act like it does. She act like it gives her superpower. Let's see here.
Just why?
We do know now she's never going to come and see her father. That's her main thing. She's a disgusting human being.
Ooh.
The fact is, she said that it's going to be too expensive. She can't get a pass.
Earl, what about her saying it's too expensive and she can't get over there? And it's too, all these excuses Meghan keeps coming out with as to why she can't go see her father. Why does she keep making up these excuses? Excuse after excuse after excuse after excuse. It's disgusting. Yeah, she figures the Duchess of Sussex is just a title. It doesn't give her good qualities or a superpower. Listen to Angela Levin talk about how despicable and disgusting she is not to go see her father. It is pathetic. She doesn't seem like a very nice person if she's not going to go visit him. After all, he's done for you.
Yes, and they won't pay for her, so it's much too expensive. Her excuses are beyond anything you could imagine.
What Angela Levin just described, Meghan Markle syndrome on steroids. No public shame, no public tears, just a lot of public games playing hide and seek with the Hollywood press. But it confirmed two things. One, we already knew that Meghan Markle doesn't care about privacy, not a lick, and that she
Why are they
confirmed
so
that she cut her
quiet?
father off faster than a bad sequel gets greenlit by Netflix. But you know what? It wasn't always the case. At one point in time, her father was her entire world. Just listen to how Meghan used to praise him publicly.
We need more men like that. Just as we need more men like my father, who championed my 11-year-old self to stand up for what is right.
That was Ms. Markle at the UN in 2015. That's when Dad was a hero. A decade later, he's treated less than a zero. I think we can take from all the reports, all the news, all the headlines, and our own common sense that
She was praising her father. What was she at the UN when she was praising him? Saying that she needed more men like her father. But look how she's treating her father. Oh, a level 2 pickpocket. See, she'll have security. Yeah, Adele, I wonder why they're so quiet. Because I haven't heard anything from them. You think the letter said something? I wonder, do you think that, guys? The situation that
Markle is signaling that she's done with that. It's the same signal she gave to Oprah back in 2021.
Obsession about anything in my world, including tracking down my parents. And I did everything I could to protect both of them.
No, you didn't.
In that media frenzy.
No, you didn't.
For over a year, the UK tabloids were trying to find my dad, offering people so much money to try to find his address. Once they did, I remember being told there was a huge headline like, "We found him," or "We've got him." You're talking about someone's father.
It's always about the money, right? It's either that or fame chasing or someone's vanity's hurt. Whatever the case, Meghan still lets it be known that she's angry, still upset, still holding a grudge. Over what? Pictures? Seriously? You think it's about the paparazzi taking her dad's pics before the wedding? Or like she said, because he lied to her?
Pictures. Come on, guys. Pictures. I do notice how quiet. Can you believe that? Can you believe that she quit talking to her father because of some paparazzi pictures? Earl, can you believe that? How despicable that is, that she would quit talking to her father because of some paparazzi pictures? Come on. Funny, Dale. What Sam's going to come out with when she launches her YouTube channel next week at Dale. So she is going to launch I'm watching. Is it already ready to go? Is it a name? What do I need to do to make sure I'm connected? Does she got a link? I would have got me a show. No, what was the letter? What could be in the sealed envelope? So what could have been in the sealed envelope? So we don't know, Sunflower? Is that what you're saying? I look forward to watching your show with Lady Letitia tomorrow, Sunflower. Thanks for the work and preparation for the show. Oh, Lee, you're such a sweetheart. Michelle, Funky Dineva is a doesn't drag you, force to be reckoned with. Yes. Shanoa Dale Thomas Jr. has done a video since his dad's amputation. What do you mean? He's done one today? Yeah, we've watched all of them. I'm up to date on all of his videos. Well, now he's mentally stable to go. Fly out. Debbie, he's ready. He is ready. She couldn't fly him out until he's medical stable, at least. Yes, but he is stable. He's ready to be flown out, I'm sure. Even if he wasn't, she still ain't flying him out. I can't stand all those AI images of Meghan and Harry with the kids. They just look fake and cringe. They didn't make hundreds and thousands of dollars. They need to make hundreds and thousands of dollars. I would. Boycott Meghan Markle's products. Wow, you guys. Mary Taylor, go write a book. That would be a good idea, Earl. Go write a book on your version of Meghan, because it's totally different from everyone else's. If Thomas had addressed his diabetes, he would have lost his leg. No diet, no exercise, crappy food. Do boo hoo.
I don't buy it for a second. My guess, I believe that Meghan is still steaming that the Paps paid Thomas Markle to take his pictures, while many say that Meghan pays the press to take hers. Well, here we are now. Meghan has moved on from ghosting her dad to managing Harry's full-time career as a rent-a-royal. December alone saw Harold hawk himself for paid speaking gigs. First, he was at the Ontario Real Estate Association. He's at a trade show like a guy who lived in castles off his grandmother's welfare for 33 years, knows anything about flipping assets. But then it was a quick march to cash a check at the bank so he can give a paid speech to the British American Business Council. Quite a fall from Prince of the Realm to used car salesman in 7 years. Way to go, Harry.
For me, being British isn't about where you physically stand, but what you stand for. I recently wrote about our armed forces for Remembrance Day and what that past experience brought up for me. Service, duty, camaraderie, being part of something larger than yourself, and, of course,
Breaking: Lady C. Jessica Maloney has found out through divorce proceedings that Ben and Meghan had conversations. Jessica is livid. Penetrating conversations. Jessica is livid. I'm expecting a tell-all in the future. Oh, wow. Boo-hoo, too much alcohol. All sugar. Thomas Markle Jr. should be ashamed. He should have looked after his father and stopped grifting. Well, he did get him to the hospital before anything bad happened. I don't think Doria has a choice in the matter. She might be scared to go against Meghan. I agree, Lisa. I agree. Yeah, she still feel bad for them. Or probably not. I'm not buying what you're selling. Sorry. Me neither. I would die before I did what Thomas did to Meghan. Yeah, right. She didn't do anything. What did Thomas Markle do to Meghan? Paparazzi pictures? Talking to the press? Whatever. Yes, she is, Del. I've been seeing reels of Meg and Ben today. Really? Yeah, I agree with you, Shanoa. No, she doesn't, Earl. She tells the truth. You just don't like Angela Levin because she tells the truth. Oh, that sounds like fun, Lee. You were in Rome and London recently. Meghan made a fool of herself in Paris in November, too. People still have Princess Diana here, and they said Meghan disrespected Diana. She did. Look at his speech. Blah, blah, blah.
Well, there you have it. Meghan snagged a prince, slapped a price tag on him, and today Harry's just another Hollywood celebrity for hire. And he's available for any low-rent gig from Colbert's talk show to any Canadian convention hall. And when you think about it, it actually makes sense why he's preaching for pay. Meghan's Netflix haiku to humiliation just made history. But it's not the kind that anyone likes. With Love, Meghan's holiday celebration was the very first time any Netflix series actually debuted with a 0 Rotten Tomatoes critic score. And at the time of filming this video, it actually crawled up to 14%, which means it's still rotten. And here's a couple of fun facts. At none of the Netflix stores are they advertising, promoting, or displaying any of As Ever's products. And in their restaurants, Netflix bites, not one recipe from With Love, Meghan. Maybe that's why we got this new headline, a new report, which I want everyone to take it as a rumor. Just take it with a grain of salt because I haven't confirmed it. You know how I like confirming everything. The couple are reportedly looking to honor Princess Diana's memory and make a little spare change in the process by producing a movie that's going to serve as the 30th anniversary tribute to Harry's mother's tragic death. And since Netflix has no morals and the Meghans need money, don't be surprised if you see the studio streaming it come 2027. But now, before we wrap up, I was sitting here minding my own business, wrapping the video up, listening to Bing and Bowie sing Little Drummer Boy on repeat, and then boom.
We're almost at the end, guys. What do you mean, Adele, that Dan dropped Samantha? Why do you say that? Thank you, Lee. I enjoyed it too. I thought we covered a lot of information. Wow. Pretty much since the earthquake drama, right, Dale? Oh, I see. Layla Tishai had a well-researched hypothesis that covers the silence too tomorrow. Oh, okay. That'll be great. That'll be great. This is going to be great. Was that recently, Cassandra? LL, my father stopped talking to his brother for not voting. Yeah. Oh, boy. That's sad. That's sad to hear, Cassandra. Lee says, would Meghan forgive her father if Mr. Markle took photos of himself ordering Meghan's awful wine from her online store? Good question. Paula, come up, Paula. What's going on, girl? You still here? Hello, Marine. Come up, Paula. We're about to finish George the Giant Slayer. We're wrapping it up. We're not going to be here long. Sorry to hear about that, Debbie. Yeah, it can get heated. Your political, especially recently with our current president. All right. I want to show you one little thing too that our lovely president did recently.
Archwell Foundations, it gets renamed to Archwell Philanthropies. Same people, same shtick, new name, new website, and a new press release that basically says how wonderful and beautiful everything has been for the last 5 years, which is California corporate speak for, please don't ask us what happened. But here's a good rule to go by. Whether it's a corporation, a mom and pop business, or local foundation, success breeds success. Charities, when they're successful, grow vertically. Grifts grow laterally.
Hi, Mary.
And here's the kicker. 8 days ago, you had the PR team for Please Call Me Mrs. Sussex. They told the media that everything was great. Nothing to see here, nothing.
Mary, you won yesterday. So, do you have Cash App or PayPal? Or you can email me your address and I'll send you something special. Okay? Yes. Marie Dickinson. Marie, you won yesterday. Congratulations, because Earl forfeited his win and you won. Okay? So yeah, I need you to send me your if you got a PayPal,
For example, where President Trump says at the end that he would.
Send me your PayPal or your Cash App, or you can email me your address and I'll mail you out a gift. Okay? Okay, Mary? Okay. Mary. Matt Lowry, yes, he did Earl until it was victimized by all of them. Sorry about that. Yeah, I heard your plot on that. Where's Paula? Okay.
Nothing's wrong. Nothing's going to change. Then 3 days before St. Nick came down the chimney, 3 staffers for Archwell Foundation got fired.
3.
Interesting, right? Well, that's just a little tease of the breakdown coming in the next Meghan's video. And I promise you, when we go deep by the end of that, you're going to understand exactly why Meghan Markle isn't just headlines anymore. She's a cautionary tale, a warning label, and the name of a new syndrome in our culture. Welcome to FAFO. If you're new, hit subscribe. Now remember, this is our house where it's facts over feelings, truth over troublemakers. Always forward.
Oops, he did it again.
All right, guys. All right. 3.5 hours. So, Marie, I sent you my. Is Marie still here? Oh, thank you, Lee. Yes, that was fun. I think I put it on I don't know where Mary went. The Marcos. See you all tomorrow, Sunflowers at 3:30, okay? Guys, tomorrow at 3:30. Yes, I'll have to get my hubby, see if you can watch a little bit for me. Thank you guys for coming. Thank you guys for being a part of my show, the Mimi Show. This was wonderful. I enjoyed it. We talked about Tyler Perry, Funky Dineva, and we talked about George the Giant Slayer. And of course, we talked about how Meghan has treated her father with such little respect. The dog shelter. Okay, I know you want me to give it to a shelter, but I really want to send you guys something. So let me, Marie, okay, Earl Marie. The next 2 winners will be highly sensitive or pain. Because I want to give a gift to you guys. Understand? And I can send a gift card too. Marie, I can send you a gift card from Amazon, a Visa card. And then you can donate it. I don't even know if it's worth donating. It's not that much. Yours is coming on. It's not out for delivery yet. Sorry, I was looking at this leave-in conditioner for my daughter's hair because I don't know what to get her. It just gets so tangled. And the hair stuff that I got her, I don't know how good it is. Anyway, I'm going to call the beauty shop and ask them what kind of leave-in conditioner that they use. Well, guys, I love you guys, and I hate to see you go, but I'm out of here. Don't forget to hit the like button. Don't forget to hit subscribe, and don't forget to hit the notification button for tomorrow's live. Okay? Kisses to you guys.